Hello and welcome to a quick tutorial of the newest type to dupe zombies, recently discovered by Cycryl Newman. And I've spent a lot of time coming up with the perfect system, and I think I did a quite good job here. So let's just check this out. Here we have just a normal water tube, bubble column, flushing them over into another tube, and then they drop through this whole tube into 24 minecarts. So let's check this out. Also, it works with baby zombies now. Spent a lot of time on that. There he goes. Now he will slowly start to sink down. We have nothing in here, so let's give him a quad stair, why not? Once he's down there, he will pick the quad stair up. The spawn egg is modified, so it's zombies that will always pick up some loot. That's the only change. Usually in hard mode you can expect half of all your zombies to be able to pick up loot. Some of them will already have some weapon and won't pick anything up, but it's just how it is. That's the limitation of it. The good thing about this system here is it uses minecarts and therefore it ignores armor on the damaging, and therefore it will work with all armored mobs just as fine as with unarmored ones. Let's check this out. He will jump down here. He will die, and suddenly a drowned appeared. And now we should see 2 stairs. So what's happening here? We basically timed this perfectly, so the zombie falls down here, it dies, and then it's for 1 second in its death animation. And while it's in the death animation, it actually, the drowned converting finishes and spawns a new drowned. And since it cannot really check for that and spawn in a drowned death animation only, it just spawns in a new zombie, a new drowned, and he will be carrying the same item that your first copy just held and died with. And therefore we just simply duplicate items. So let's try it also with a grown-up zombie, just a normal one. He might not be able to pick up stuff, but it doesn't really matter. As long as we see him die and convert into a drowned, this should work. At some point he will start seeing this egg and actually walk in the elevator. Come on, showcase effect, there he goes. But it doesn't really matter, usually you get 4 and they push each other in anyway. Here they go up. These trapdoors are simply here to make the babies work. This gave me the biggest trouble ever. Let's hope they actually pick something up. Throw him a glass and a trapdoor, why not? Chest is empty. And I think about here they start actually converting, and the rest is just to get the delay perfect. It's very important to build this exactly like here, otherwise it will not work. Oh, here they start shaking. Now this first guy doesn't want to pick anything up, that's sad. But it worked. And neither does he. But you can see, the zombie dies, a drowned suddenly appears. And here's rotten flesh. So let's get right into the tutorial. We want to start off with a chest here, fed by a hopper, put a rail on top, and add 24 minecarts. Awesome. Now we want to get our... Let's start off with the glass. Actually remove this rail, just in case this here in glass. A quick temporary block here, your upside down stair, and your trapdoor. This is just used to throw them the items. You could also throw the items here or on all other corners. You will find a way to make them pick it up. And now we want to add this little structure here and a sign. Also in case this here. And now we want to go up another 21 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. And it lines up perfectly with our clone here. Actually this 21st block here can go, because this will be a trapdoor. But it's still a full block. Oh, let's just finish up our water tube. Add our trapdoors, 3 in total. And just encase this here a little bit. And we want a sign here. This is very important that you do not flush the water further than it is here. It has to be exactly this amount of water in exactly this arrangement. There is some more that work, but they will not work for baby zombies and normal ones, which I spend a lot of time on to actually fix this. And then you want to fill this tube up with completely water sources. It has to be all sources. You can use the kelp trick, for example, in survival to make it a little bit easier on you. And now we just encase this here and add this top slab roof. Very important as well. It just stops the zombies from jumping up too far when they come out of the bubble column. And now here at the bottom, we want to add these 2 glass blocks, put our turtle egg on top, get 4 trapdoors, just like this, add our soul sand, two signs right here, and now we just finish up the bubble elevator all the way to the top. Almost done. Perfect. And now we want to get inside of it. Of course, you can yet again use the kelp trick in survival. Just place a water source up here and place kelp all the way. Turns it into full sources. But I'm just, for the sake of this, going to use creative buckets. Now you want to place a water source here and there. Let it flow over and remove the bottom one. So just place a block here, remove it again. And the whole thing should actually be working and finished. So let's add a little water tube here. This would be, of course, where you attach your zombie spawner of choice. Or you could technically also use a mob farm and sort zombies and whatnot, but I think that's so unnecessary. It's such an overpowered dupe, which will just go down like it's no problem at all. Zombie goes up just fine. And he starts the sinking process. Let's hope he is one that actually can pick up items. But as I've showed before, it doesn't really matter for this showcase. As long as they die and turn into a drowned, we know it's actually working. I lost the baby egg, that's pretty sad. But it will work with babies as well. And he's slowly coming in. And he died. And there's a drowned. Perfectly, works just fine. And if they can pick up items, they will actually dupe them. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope this helps you recreating this in survival. Once again, shout out to Cycryl Newman, who let us know about this in the comment section of a cactus video. He's also the guy that came up with the cactus zero tick exploit. Awesome guy. Unfortunately doesn't make videos at all. But yeah, all credits to him, and bye bye.